Hello kids, welcome to our Max channel and today we are going to learn story time. Story time based on subtraction, and for that you need to understand some rules. The first rule is always start from ones. Always start from ones. That means if the sum is given, you have to always start from this place value ones. Second thing what you need to do is observe the top number. Top number means this. Whether it is small, equal or greater than the bottom number. This is top number, this is bottom number, and we need to observe this top number whether this is small, equal or greater. Here in this top number and bottom number both are same, so they are equal. In this sum, one digit, top number is 8, bottom number is 5. That tells that the top number is greater than the bottom number. And in this black, in ones place value, we have top number as 4 and bottom number as 8. This tells that 4 is smaller than 8. The third rule is if the top number is small, just like here, then only borrow from the neighboring place value and solve. That means this is its place value, neighboring place value is 10, so we are going to borrow from here. Let's solve all the sums. Okay. Here, in ones place, top number and bottom number both are same, so we can do subtraction. No need to borrow. 8 minus 8 is 0. And 7 minus 2 is 5. So I'll write here 5. So our answer is 50. Here also this number is greater. Let's move on to the next. Start from ones. Here we have top number greater than the bottom number. So 8 minus 5 is 3. We'll write here. And here this is also greater. This is smaller. So 9 minus 1 is 8. Can subtract. So 83 is answer here. Now the third one where the number is small. The top number is small, so we need to borrow from tens. I'll cut this 4, I'll cut this 6 also, and this 6 is going to give 110 to ones place. That means it's given 110, that is 10, and this 4, that is 14. 10 plus 4, 14. Get here 14. So now this number has become bigger or greater than the bottom number. So we can subtract this. 14 minus 8 is 6. So we will write 6. And in tens place, this number is also bigger. So 5 minus 3 is 2. So we write here 2. 26. So whenever the top number is smaller, then only borrow from the neighboring place value. We have borrowed 110 from here and then we have solved the sum. Let's see the next. After solving ones digit, ones place value, we are going to go on tens, that is the next neighboring. Same thing you have to do. After going on tens, observe the top number whether it is small, equal or greater than the bottom number. Suppose if we have solved this sum of ones digit, after that we need to observe the same thing in tens, whether it is equal, here 8 and 8, so equal, here in tens place 8 minus 5, that means this top number is bigger or greater than the bottom number, so no borrowing needed here. And when it is equal also, no borrowing. And when go on to the third one, where tens digit is 5 minus 8. Here the top number is small, so we need to borrow from the neighboring place value, which is 100. I'll repeat the rules again. Go on tens. Observe the top number whether it is small, equal, or greater than the bottom number. If the top number is small, then only borrow. You need to borrow only when the top number is small. Otherwise, no need to borrow from the neighboring place value and solve. So we are going to solve also right now. Here, starting always from 1. So 6 minus 6, they are equal, so we can do it. 6 minus 6 is 0. Go on to 10, so we have reached on 10. So 8 minus 8, they are also equal, so our answer here is also 0. After tens, we have to move on to hundreds. In hundreds place value, it's 7 minus 2. The top number is greater, so we can subtract, no need. So your answer here is 500. We move on to the next sum. Always start from 1. So 7 minus 6. Here the top number is greater than the bottom number. So 7 minus 6 is 1. We can solve it. Go on tens. So we are going to observe this 8 and 5. The top number is greater, so we can subtract, no need to borrow. And 8 minus 5 is 3. So we are going to get 3. Go on to hundreds. Here also we are going to observe the top number and bottom number. Here also the top number is bigger. So 9 minus 1, subtraction is possible. So no need to borrow. And your answer is 8. Your answer is 831. Let's move on to the next segment. Start from 1. So 3 minus 1. Observe the top number. It's greater than the bottom number, so no need to borrow. 3 minus 1 is 2. Go on to tens. Here tens, 5 minus 8. Observe the top number. This is smaller than 8. So we need to borrow from the neighboring. Neighboring is 100 here. So we are going to cut this. We are going to cut this. This 100 is going to be 110 to 10's place. So this becomes 15. So now this is increased. Now this has become 15. It is greater than 8. So we can subtract now. 15 minus 8. Get 7. Now go on hundreds. Observe the number 5 minus 3. The top number is greater. So 5 minus 3 is 2. So 272 is your answer. For any problems or any story time or any sum you need to do in subtraction, you have to follow these rules. If you follow the rules, you will never go wrong. Now, let us see some examples. There were 96 balls on the playground, out of which 29 balls were lost. Find how many balls were left on the playground. That means there are 96 balls on the ground, and out of which 29 balls were lost. 96 balls are there on the ground and 29 balls were lost. Lost means they are out of the ground some way or the other. The ball is lost. So, we need to find how many balls were left on the playground. Out of 96, 29 balls were lost. So we need to check how many are there on the ground. And as it's a double digit number, so we need to write tens and ones, the place value, and the bigger number on top and the smaller number at the bottom with subtraction. As there is a loss, so we have to do subtraction. So this is what you are going to write. Tens and ones, 96 balls, 29 lost balls. Now we are going to start our answer. Okay. Always start from ones. Yes. Always start from ones. So when we subtract 6 minus 9, 6 minus 9, here 6 is smaller than 9. So we are going to borrow from the neighboring tens place value, that is from 9. So we are going to cut this 9, we are going to cut this 6. Here as it's going to give 1, so it will become 8 and this will become 16. 10 plus 6, so 16. Now out of 16 you are going to subtract 9. Okay, so 16 minus 9 is 7. So your one's answer is 7. Now let's go to the tens. 8 minus 2. Here the top number is bigger than the bottom number. So we can subtract. 8 minus 2 is 6. So 67 is your answer. And 67 what? 67 balls. So we are going to write 67 balls. Okay. 67 balls are left on the playground. Remember, any time when it's a loss, somewhere or the other, we always need to do subtraction. Let's go on to the next example. Wow, so many oranges. Shivan has 34 oranges and his younger brother eats 16 oranges out of them. That means Shivan is having 34 oranges and he eats 16 oranges. How many oranges are left with him now? How many oranges are left with Shivan? So we are going to take, I'm going to circle this, 34 oranges which we have to write down and 16 oranges. Okay, which were eaten by his brother. As it's a double digit, so we need to write place value. Place value, ones and tens. And the first number should be bigger, that is 34 oranges which he has. Shivan has 34 oranges, out of which 16 oranges were eaten by his brother. So we need to subtract as there is a loss. Even if we eat, there is a loss. And when we subtract this, we need to start from ones. Always start from ones. So we'll read the ones number. 4 minus 6. Here the top number is smaller than the bottom number. So we need to borrow from the neighboring tens place value. And tens place value we have 3, that is 30. So we'll cut and make it 2, that it becomes 20. And then we are going to cut this 4 and we'll make it as 14. 10 plus 4. Because we are taking 10 from tens place. So now this has become 14 minus 6. So 14 minus 6 is 8. Now we have solved the ones digit. Now move to tens. In tens, 2 minus 1. The top number is bigger than the smaller number. So we'll write 2 minus 1 is ones. Its subtraction is possible. 18 is your answer. 18 oranges. 18 oranges are left with Shivan to eat. And he is a good boy. He is sharing his things with his younger brother. Okay. So 18 oranges are left with Shivan to eat. And he's a good boy. He loves sharing. Let's see the next example. Let's move to the next example. There were 30 parrots on a tree and 5 parrots flew away from that tree. How many parrots are there on the tree now? Total there are 30 parrots and 5 parrots flew away. How many parrots are there on the tree now? That means there is some loss. So some loss means we need to do perfect subtraction and we need to highlight the numbers initially. Later on you don't have to highlight because you will automatically come to know where you have to write which number. Okay, and you need to write the place value as it's a double digit, so tens and ones only is required. First number will be total, that is 30 parrots. Now minus 5 parrots which flew away. And now we are going to observe and follow the rules. Correct. Start from ones. Very good. Then we need to observe the top number to the bottom number. 0 minus 5. Here 0 is smaller than the bottom number, so we need to borrow. Correct. Borrow from tens. Yes, from tens. Perfect. So we need to cut both the numbers. Here we are going to write one less, that is 2. And here we are going to add 10. So 10 plus 0, so 10. Now this number has become greater than this, so subtraction is possible. So 10 minus 5 is 5. Now move on to, go to tens. 2 minus 0. 2 minus 0. And 2 minus 0 is 0. So we are going to, no, it's not 0. Then, correct, it's 2. So always remember, I'm going to confuse you. You have to tell me whether I'm right or wrong. Very nicely said. So that means you're following perfectly. Your answer is 2. Yes, 25. Very nice, intelligent people. 25 parrots are there now on the tree. Okay. We need to write this because we should know what is left and how many they are left. I can otherwise, if you don't write this answer, na parrots, I'll say it as Henil, 25 Henil or 25 Pramukh or 25 Bani or 25 Granny, anything. You have to write parrots. Whatever is given in the question, accordingly you write. Otherwise, I'll call your name out in this. So 25 parrots are there on the tree now. Let's move to the next example. There are 98 trees in a garden. 36 trees were cut down. Find the remaining number of trees in the garden. there are 98 trees in a garden and 36 are being cut. Oh, it's so bad. We should not cut trees because it's not good for the environment. It will reduce oxygen level of the air, and even about the soil. We'll have more flood. Okay, so plant more trees and cut less trees. So coming back to the sum, 98 trees are there and 36 trees are cut down. So underline this. 98 trees, that is total trees, and 36 trees which they are being cut, and you need to write according to its perfect place value. Ones and tens, 98 trees first, the bigger number or the total number, and minus 36 trees because they were being cut down. And afterwards you need to follow the rules. Yes, very good. Okay, start from ones. Perfect. Start from ones. So 8 minus 6. 8 minus 6. Observe the top number. So we can see the top number is bigger than the bottom number. So we don't have to borrow. Perfect. So 8 minus 6 is 2. Very good. So I'm writing here 2. Let me erase this and write proper 2. Okay. Yes. I'm going to write here 2 and go on tens. Very good. Go on tens. 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3. Again observe top number. Yes, which is bigger than the bottom number. Very good. Top number is bigger than the bottom number, so we can subtract. 9 minus 3 is 6. So 62 trees is your answer here, which are uncut. Okay, which are left in the garden now. Only 62 trees are left in the garden now. Okay, let's move to the next example. Pramukh made 64 sand castles on a beach. 34 sand castles were washed away by a wave of sea. That means this is washed away. The wave comes and yes, the castle collapses. How many sand castles are left on the beach? He made 64 castles and out of that 34 were washed away. That means there is a loss. Yes, there is a loss. Very nice. So we need to subtract. Perfect. Subtract. So write ones and tens. First number would be correct. 64 sand castles, which are total in count, and then minus 34 sand castles. Yes, because they were washed away. After that, follow the rules. Perfect. Start from ones. Perfect. So 4 minus 4. Here both the numbers are same or equal. So we can subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. Wow, very good. 4 minus 4 is 0. Go on. Tens. Very good. So tens number is 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3. So observe The top number is bigger. Yes, top number is bigger, so we can subtract it. 6 minus 3 is 3. So 30 is your answer. 30 what? Here? No. Then 30 sand castles. Yes, very nice. 30 sand castles are there left on the beach. Do you go to Daman beach? Yes. Okay. All of you go. And how many have you made these kind of castles there? Oh, wow, everybody. Very nice. And have you seen washed away your own castle? Yes. And how it feels? Bad. Of course, it feels bad. Okay. So 30 sandcastles are left on the beach made by Pramukh. Okay. Let's move to the next example. Wow. Walking pencils. Bunny bought 34 pencils and her friend Harpriya borrows 16 pencils from her. Borrow means she is taking from her. How many pencils are left with Bunny now? Bunny has 34 pencils. Okay. So initially we are going to underline this. Once you know, stop doing it and underline 16 pencils also. You need to specify what you are using, which word, pencil, castle, all that is to be specified. What we are writing. We have to write place value first. 34 pencil, yes, because it was the total number of pencils, minus perfect 16 pencils which were borrowed by Harpriya. And now we are going to follow the rules. Start from ones. Very good. Very good. Good. Then observe the top number 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6. 4 is smaller than 6, teacher. Very nice. So what we are supposed to do then? We are supposed to borrow from tens. Very nice. So cut 4, cut 3, write here 2, and write here 1 and 4. Okay. Very nice. 14. So this has become 14 minus 6. 14 minus 6 is 8. Okay. Go on. Tens. Very nice. So 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So 18 pencils are left with Bunny. Even Bunny is a good girl because even she is sharing her things. And sharing is caring. Very good. Sharing is caring. So 18 pencils are left with Bunny now. Very good. Always share your things. The person who needs it, give them. Let's enjoy now because we have learned how to solve these sums, how to do subtraction sums with borrowing, without borrowing, and the rules which we need to follow. So enjoy it, dance it, and smile, and keep learning in a good mood, smiling way. Bye-bye.